Hello, my Capricorns, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. So now we're reading for April 21st through the 27th. We have entered into Taurus season. A lot of things are going on. I've done an overview, Be Not Afraid, change something. So please take a look at that. Also, too, I talk about what the changes are going on. Also, I remind you all that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. And my Tauruses, it's getting easier for you to let go. I'm not saying it's totally easy, but it is getting easier for you. That yoke, the yoke of Pluto hanging over you has lifted, and you're able to see some of the sunshine, okay? And you're learning to not be so afraid. Now that has been a lesson, I think, all through your Pluto and Capricorn time, but it's really coming to a better place, okay? So let's see what we've got going on here. Higher power, Holy Spirit, God, Source, what do you have? What do you want to say to our Capricorns? What do you want to say to our Capricorns? Okay, let's see. Again, you are learning, even though like you're facing a lot of fears. You're facing a lot of your fears, my Capricorns. I'm very proud of you for doing that. And it's not been an easy time, but you're doing what needs to be done. So good job. Good job. Anyway, let's see what we have. Reversed cards, stronger energy. First card is the Four of Ariel. So 4 has our, it is our stability, our organization, leadership. Ariel is our earth energy. It is your energy. Also, my Capricorn. Also, Taurus. Taurus is the big player of this month now. You know, Taurus has, we're in Taurus season. That new moon is doing its kind of in Aries, kind of in Taurus. Beginning of a new season with the new moon. We also have Uranus. We also have Mercury, and Mercury is now going retrograde. So again, in Taurus. It's also Virgo. It is money, job, career. Revisiting some of the money energy here. Now, this is about reciprocity. This is when you give, you receive. It's also, it's about energy itself. So maybe you have helped other people out in other ways, maybe by giving them money, or maybe just by doing things for them, and now it's time to not necessarily collect on the debt, because you were not doing these things to collect on a debt. But maybe people are seeing that you're struggling or need a little bit of help, and they're coming in to help you, okay? So there could be something material with this, but remember, energy is not just in money. Money is energy, though. Money is an energy. Somebody does something for you, or you purchase some, or you're receiving a good, you exchange energy, and you give money back for that. So, but it could also be, people are praying, people are helping, people are just saying, what can we do? They're supportive of you. At the same time, you need to realize that, you can't just take, you also have to give back too. When what you give back doesn't have to be quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. It just needs to be, it could even be just a thank you. And in the future, putting it back in your mind that I will help them just as they have helped me. So something about, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, though I do feel like you are opening up and softening a lot with the changes. Extremes in how you save or spend money. The Four of Earth, the Four of Ariel, the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Raphael. So we have a 4-1. We have a 1-4. 1 is a new beginning, new start. Raphael is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, all of them have very strong energies right now. It is fluid, it is spiritual, it's emotional. This is something like, oh my gosh, the floodgates are opening, the water is flowing. All the things that you've been waiting for is now starting to pour out. It's a very spiritual energy. So maybe, again, I do feel the connection with this. It's like, people are helping, people are loving, people are giving, or maybe this is you loving and giving, but then things are starting to flow. Maybe there's a new spiritual connection. Maybe you have seen the miracles happening. So there's this sense of release, relief, but there's also this sense of spirituality. There's this sense of love. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for wherever or whatever I'm doing. Okay? Now, sometimes this can also be a new love coming into your life, or a love that was maybe getting a little bit stale. And now you're looking and you're going, oh my gosh, I really love that person. All right. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So sometimes, I kind of get with this for somebody out there that there might be a relationship that, like I said, was getting a little stale, or maybe you guys, have been going through some things, and there's just this renewal energy, and there's like this love, like, oh my gosh, we couldn't have gotten through this if we weren't together. Next card is new beginnings. So we have a 4, ace, or 4, 1. We have a 2, choices, decisions, coming together, crossroads, a 0, God, source, energy. New beginnings is also the judgment card. And again, when we go into Mercury retrograde, there is a lot of karma balancing itself out. There is a lot of karma, karma being paid. I kind of feel like there's this, if you allow it, and you have, these are things we need to have choices about. If you allow it, I kind of feel like there's like this stamp coming and paid in full, paid in full. But you have to allow that to happen. But this has new beginnings to it. This is Archangel Jeremiah, paid in full. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So this is a loving energy. This is a good energy. I kind of get this like stamp, paid in full. Things are starting to, there's the sense of you letting go and beginning and moving forward. And I do feel that there's a lot of loving energy around you right now. People want to help you, my Capricorns. They want to help you. They want you to achieve. They want the best for you. Okay, let's see what else we have. Guardian angels. What else do you have for our Capricorns? I feel like they also want to celebrate with you. It's like they've gone through some of the trials, and they want to also celebrate some of the jubilation too. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Alrighty. Ace of Abundance. So we have the 1 energy. We also have the Earth energy, or aerial energy. This is the 1 of Earth. This is money coming in. This is the Ace of Abundance. Tells us this cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. So I do feel like there's a choice. There's a choice with your karma. There's a choice with paid in full. It's like but you have to say, no, you know what? I'm done with bad karma. I'm done with bad energy. I'm pushing that off. Paid in full. Okay. Let's see what we have. But we're going to do the Angels of Abundance. This is Ace of Abundance. We're going to go with Angels of Abundance. What else do you have for our Capricorns? What else do you have for our Capricorns? All right. Here we go. Clearing debts. I was saying paid in full. Now, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. clearing debts. Again, I felt like paid in full, paid in full. Okay, get ready with your question because I am going to use the angel answers, but right now, what crystal or energy would be helpful for our Cappies? What would be good for our Cappies? Tell me, tell me. Tell me true. Here we go. Reversed. Well, this is one of my go-to. Black tourmaline. Do I have it around? I have. Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it. Protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. I love that. Okay, are you ready with your questions? Now, let's go on. You know I'm always telling you with this. These are angel answers. So get your question in your mind. Say it out loud, however it is you want. Remember, I tell you not to make any major life decisions based on this. Sometimes the answers, when I use these for myself, they just don't give me what I want to hear. But usually when in retrospect, I'm like, oh, darn it. Yeah, it was what needed to be said. Okay, let's see. Capricorn energy. Capricorns. What do we want to say for Capricorns? Higher power. What or angels answer for our Capricorns? Okay, again, the pink ones. Remember, the pink ones are a little bit more vague. So let's see what we have here. I always draw pink for me. Here we go. Forgiveness. Well, that's not too vague at all. Forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. Forgiveness of others. Either way, forgiveness. Forgiveness is not something, I'm not saying that you have to let that person or anything back into your life, but it really disconnects the chain that binds you. So letting go, forgiveness, moving on. Okay? Alrighty, so my Capricorns, please do me that favor. What really, really helps is the likes, so please just click down on all my videos and like them all. And also to do the sharing and the subscribing, and if you're following me on Rumble, rumble me. As always, though, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.